Christianity or Islam, everybody has a problem, and everybody in the room owned. This is what I wish my religion were. This is what it is and can be, and this is my task to make, turn my religion into a tool in my toolbox for peace and faith. So that what they shared was, not doctrine or anything like that, but the gap. Very powerful, very powerful. But what was also, and I'm trying to think which of you have already really expressed this very well, about, I think, where's Randall? Oh, there he is. Sorry, you are right there in front of me. That, I think it was you actually who said this, that we, when we were trying to talk about, we do stereotype. We just do. It's innate in us. And I had a conversation once with a neuroscientist who said to me, stereotyping is a negative word for something that it is a positive neurological function, and that is bringing old information into new situations. And I found that really, really interesting. That, if that function did not exist, that can be manifest as stereotyping, but if we did not have that, we would be suffering from total, permanent, short-term memory loss. So what we end up with was what some of you have already said. I look at you and these are the conclusions I make. I see just this, but I'm going to imagine this. And I do this not out of nothing, not ex nihilo, but because I've been on this planet for a while. And so I have some ideas. But what is so important, whether this is an organizing situation or this is a situation of civil war, of intertribal conflict, or whatever it might be, that you walk into that space and you hold in check everything that you think you know. And open up the space for the other to affirm or contradict what you think you know. That is the learning. So so by noon, it's one of those moments as a trainer that one woman said, and a woman who looks like me, who had converted to Islam and was completely dressed in a abaya. And she said, I've been in a Muslim, Christian, Jewish dialogue group for 9 months, and I've learned more in 3 hours than I've learned in 9 months. And it's because of the experience, which was really close to alarming many times in the course of an hour and a half, probably. So, do you know why I tell that story with trepidation? Because stereotyping is a bad word. But if we forgive ourselves, be compassionate with ourselves, and then hold back anything that is judgment, in the sense of categorizing, putting you in a box and throwing you overboard because I know who you are. No, you don't. You might know bits and pieces of me from previous experience of people who are like you, but you don't know me. So let's come and know me, Matt.
Well, we have so many interpersonal filters we put up in front of ourselves. Like you say, when you get to that uncomfortable place and you drop all of them, it's uncomfortable, but you get a very authentic dialogue where you're actually hearing what the other person believes and thinks they understand about the situation. I mean, maybe, it's a preconception. It doesn't have any basis in reality.
I'm the keynote speaker.
Yeah.
You're
getting late.
So I
you better go for a pee-pee.
I have written my speech, but I haven't read it yet. So
okay.
So I really need to bring this to an end. But and obviously there's if we had more time, there are many more avenues we could explore. And we've spent perhaps a lot of time on a particular issue. But I do invite you. Give me a little while yet to finish loading my website. But I also, I have a bunch more of these, but I have a training. I'm going to Sudan in a week, South Sudan actually, and then I'm back in about a month, and then I'm doing a 5-day training. And so if you or anyone is interested in it, it's $175. Sorry, I shouldn't be advertising here, I'm so sorry. But it's just that if this feels like something you'd like to know more about and do more of, and it is absolutely pay what you can. So it's also on my website, and I'll give you, take a card as well. But thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.